Today, I want to do a very short discussion on the SEM, which is the smart capital market. Now, we've seen a number of business startups, they struggle to raise capital because in most cases, when they're attempting to raise capital, they are thinking largely about the DCM, which is the debt capital market. But to access capital from the DCM, a number of pre-qualification criteria must be met. For example, if you are attempting to buy $20 million from the DCM and they ask you for 10% equity, you at least need to have $2 million in your balance sheet, $2 million plus legal fees and other transactional costs. But that's not the only pre-qualification to look at. You have to demonstrate the business ability to cash flow, which means that you need to prove daily, weekly, and monthly cash flow for the business. And third, you need to demonstrate that you have good credit. Now, whether or not they said this is important, in their mind, they are looking at this because the credit score will ultimately be a predeterminant as to your payment history and your ability to honor debt. So these are things that any smart persons who are in the financial market will look at. Along with this, when you are going to the DCM, I would say that age too matters. And why age matters? Because depending on your age ultimately influences the life cycle of that debt. What that means is that if you are 20, the DCM would have no problem giving you a debt with a life cycle of about 20, 25 years. But if you are 47, 48, 49, 50, you certainly will not be getting a debt with a life cycle of 20, 25 years. So that in itself will reduce the debt life cycle. And by reducing the debt life cycle because of your age, it simply means that your monthly amortized debt obligation is going to be higher. And that could put a tremendous strain on you to reach your monthly debt obligation. That can serve to disqualify you to access the debt. And there are many persons who, because they do not know better, when they're disqualified based on age, they remain stuck, they remain stressed out. Uh, perhaps go into, a hypertension case because of this, because you know what it is that you work hard, you save up money. At your young age, you could not have do it. Now that you're a bit older, you have saved up some money. Now you want to buy your first home. But age creates some difficulties for you. There are ways around this. There are many ways around it. At Global Capital Inc., we are talking with families and we're talking with people to be able to mitigate and navigate some of these barriers and these pre-qualification criteria to access and debt. The other thing that's important that we talk about, it doesn't hurt to have some additional collateral. Now, all of these things are necessary when you are going to the bank as an entrepreneur with your business startup. You have to reach these pre-qualification criteria and so much more. If you're going for a business loan, you will have to demonstrate that the business has a history. So you want to have audited reports, and the audited report will say to the financial institution that you are credit worthy because of your track record. In most cases, business startup has absolutely no credit history. There are many businesses that are in business, but when you look at the cash flowing uh, and the potential of the business to earn, um, the record are not reflecting as good as most would want to see it. So that's another disqualifier. Financial institution may look also at financial projections. And these are important data that these financial institutions are looking for. And all of this represents the pre-qualification criteria. Now, I mention this because when young entrepreneurs, when business startup are interfacing with the DCM and they're faced with these uh, pre-qualification disqualifiers, they become stuck. Their stress level raises and they tend to give up. Now, I'm here to say to you that one of the reasons we have designed the 10X Wealth Leadership Bootcamp is to really help you to understand more about the financial market. The one that I'm going to talk very briefly about now is what is known as the smart capital market, the SCM. And it is necessary that if you're in business, or if you want to know how to leverage the SCM to cash flow maximize, you should become a part of our programs. Now, anyone interfacing with the SCM, the smart capital market, you will learn about bootstrapping, you will learn about crowdfunding, equity crowdfunding, you will learn about sales funnels and quality contact lists and how to leverage these platforms can make a major difference in your life. And if you understand this platform and you understand it well, and you're able to bring yourself to that point where you can, demonstrate that you have the pre-qualifiers here, you can do tremendously well for yourself. You can raise hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars by leveraging the SCM. But there are a couple of skill sets that is necessary here, and I want to call your attention to it. To succeed in leveraging the SCM, the smart capital market, it's important that you take the time to understand your target market. Really take the time to understand your target market based on lifestyle, culture, social class, and groups and reference groups. It is by understanding this, you can go to the next stage. And that second stage is put yourself in that position of strength to be able to build a strong value proposition. That strong value proposition must have 101% relevance to the specific target market. So you see, when you understand the target market, needs, wants, and expectation, dreams, hopes, and aspiration, you're now able to build the value proposition to live up to those expectations. These are things that you want to master. Now, as you master these two areas, which is taking the time to do primary data analysis and gather, primary market intelligence, you want to leverage that intelligence and build out that intelligence into a value proposition. Now, once the value proposition is built out, the third step, you have to learn, apply, and really develop mastery in leveraging the sales communication process. The sales communication process is what really enables you to pique interest, arouse desire, get the customer to move into action. And once they move into action, you would already have a game plan that is well set to convert first-time users into lifetime customers. And these are things that you want to know and master. So when you come into, again, the 10X Wealth Leadership programs, you will learn these things. We have specific programs that are designed to really help you to unlock these financial markets and to make the larger life impact on your dreams and hopes and aspirations. Now, the last concept that I want you to consider here is that it's the one that we call team dynamics and team motivation. So you want to build a team. You want to build a team because this is not about me, myself, and I. You want to build a team, and in building a team, you want to have a dynamic team. You want to have the right team that are properly gelled and can put their talents and skill sets together and experience together to influence desired results. Influence desired results. So in this program, we talk to you a lot about how to go about assessing your team, going through that selection, recruitment, placement, and bring them all through the acclimatization stage and process, and to ensure that they are well gelled to influence desired results. Now, once you're able to pull this together, the die is cast for you to generate hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars from the smart capital market. And this is unique because once you're able to do this, you are not paying interest on your principal balance, you're not paying dividend yields, but all the money that you earn here, you're able to flip it right back into the business venture that you have in mind. So it's a pretty interesting platform, and here is one of the reasons why I say that if you are in a business startup and you're dependent 101% on capital from the DCM, I would say you're not ready for business because you want to get out there before you buy debt and the debt becomes bad debt. You want to get out there and test the waters, and once the waters are giving you the response that you want, and that's taken into consideration that you have applied all 4 techniques that we talk about, which is knowing your target market, building your value proposition, how to be strong, leveraging the sales communication process, and leveraging team dynamics and team motivation. Once these things are together, you are likely to make the strongest of impact in getting your business off the ground and raising the capital that you need. If you don't know how we at Global Capital Inc., we have built those models to show young entrepreneurs and business owners how to do this. Now, the beauty about these programs, they're not only for young entrepreneur business startup, it's for even big businesses, because this particular module, this particular system, every business needs capital and to grow, diversify, innovate new products and services, scale. You need capital to do all of these things. And sometimes it makes sense to be able to leverage a smart capital market where you don't have to worry about, monthly debt obligations and equity payback, yield and dividend payback. You don't have to worry about this because you can now leverage a smart capital market, and all of the gains are for your taking. So it makes sense to take the time to understand what we are talking about here, and really commit yourself to learn something new. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the multiple best-selling author for several books, including Managers, Toolkits, and Billionaire Codes. My new book, 10X Branding and Marketing, The Psychology of Doing Business, will be out very soon. And I encourage you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook and Instagram, and you will be the first to get this information that we bring into you on a daily basis. All right. All the programs that we are offering at Global Capital Inc., they're free. They're free. All of the introductory programs are free. So I want to encourage you to get registered now and take ownership of your life, take ownership of your dream, and know that you have a team of dynamic personnel, highly successful people to work with you towards achieving the dreams and hopes and aspirations that you have for yourself. All right, so be blessed, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon. Remember, we're in a period of COVID-19, and you want to protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and protect those closest to you. All right. So be blessed, and see you in the next